Ever feel like life's just happening to you, like you're adrift in a sea of chaos, reacting to events instead of shaping your own destiny? Well, get ready to grab the helm and chart your own course. In this episode, we're diving deep into the transformative power of self-reflection and personal responsibility. We're going to explore how taking ownership of your life can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. The ancient Stoics believed that the key to a good life lies in focusing on what's within our control, our thoughts, our actions, our choices. They understood that while we can't control the world around us, we can control how we respond to it. We'll draw inspiration from their wisdom and apply it to the challenges of modern life. We'll explore the importance of honest self-assessment, confronting our weaknesses and shortcomings, and taking responsibility for our own growth and development. Get ready to challenge your assumptions, break free from the victim mentality, and step into your power. We'll discuss practical strategies for setting goals, overcoming obstacles, and creating a life that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations. Whether you're feeling stuck, lost, or simply yearning for a more meaningful life, this episode is for you. So buckle up and get ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Remember, the power to create the life you want lies within you. 1. The mirror and the mantle, self-reflection and the burden of being. All right, folks, let's get down to brass tacks. The first step on this journey towards creating the life you want isn't about setting lofty goals or chasing after fleeting desires. It's about taking a long, hard look in the mirror and confronting the truth about yourself. The ancient Greeks had a saying inscribed at the Temple of Apollo at Delphi, "Know thyself." It's a simple phrase, but it holds profound wisdom. Before you can change your life, you need to understand who you are, warts and all. Peterson echoes this sentiment, emphasizing the importance of honest self-reflection. It's easy to focus on our strengths and accomplishments, but it's equally important to acknowledge our weaknesses, our shortcomings, and the areas where we're falling short. Think of it like cleaning out a cluttered closet. You can't create space for new things until you get rid of the old junk. Similarly, you can't build a better life until you confront the baggage you're carrying. But self-reflection is just the first step. The real work begins when you take responsibility for what you see in the mirror. It's not about blaming your parents, your circumstances, or society for your problems. It's about recognizing that you have the power to change, to grow, and to become the person you want to be. The existentialist philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre famously said, "Man is condemned to be free." We're thrown into this world without a manual, and it's up to us to create meaning and purpose. That's a heavy burden, but it's also an incredible opportunity. So how do we shoulder this burden of responsibility? Peterson suggests starting small. Identify one area where you're not living up to your full potential. Maybe you're procrastinating on a project, neglecting your health, or letting a toxic relationship drain your energy. Once you've identified the problem, take action. Set small, achievable goals and hold yourself accountable. Don't expect overnight transformations, but celebrate every step forward, no matter how small. Remember, the Stoics believed that virtue is its own reward. The process of self-improvement, of striving to become the best version of yourself, is inherently valuable. It's not about achieving some external goal, but about cultivating inner strength, wisdom, and integrity. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the comparison game, constantly measuring ourselves against others. But true fulfillment comes from within, from living in alignment with your values and contributing to the world in a meaningful way. So take a deep breath, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what am I avoiding? Where am I falling short? What can I do today to become a better person? The answers to these questions hold the key to unlocking your true potential and creating a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. 2. The North Star, the power of a vision. All right, folks, we've taken that crucial first step of looking in the mirror and owning our reality. Now it's time to look beyond ourselves and set our sights on the horizon. It's time to talk about the power of having a vision for your life. Think of it like setting sail on a vast ocean. Without a clear destination in mind, you're at the mercy of the winds and currents, drifting aimlessly. But with a vision, a North Star to guide you, you have a sense of purpose and direction. You can chart a course, adjust your sails, and navigate the inevitable storms that come your way. Peterson emphasizes that this vision should be rooted in what you truly want and need, not what society or others expect of you. It's about digging deep and asking yourself those tough questions. What makes your heart sing? What brings you a sense of fulfillment and purpose? What kind of impact do you want to make on the world? The ancient philosopher Aristotle talked about telos, the ultimate purpose or goal of a thing. He believed that everything in nature has a built-in purpose, and that fulfilling that purpose is the key to flourishing. Similarly, we humans have a deep-seated need for meaning and direction. A vision provides that sense of telos, giving us a reason to get out of bed in the morning and strive towards something greater than ourselves. But let's be real. Creating a vision isn't always easy. It requires introspection, honesty, and a willingness to confront your fears and limitations. It's about asking yourself, if I could have the life I truly wanted, what would that look like? Peterson suggests breaking down this vision into different areas of your life. Consider your relationships, your career, your health, your personal growth, and your contribution to the world. What do you want to achieve in each of these areas? What kind of person do you want to become? Once you have a clear vision, it's time to start taking action. Break down your big goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Create a plan, set deadlines, and hold yourself accountable. Remember, a vision without action is just a daydream. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." By having a clear vision and actively working towards it, you're creating opportunities for luck to strike. You're putting yourself in the right place at the right time, ready to seize the moment when it arrives. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind and lose sight of the bigger picture. But taking the time to create a vision can be a game changer. It can provide a sense of clarity, purpose, and motivation, even when things get tough. So take some time to reflect on your dreams and aspirations. What do you truly want out of life? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Once you have a vision, write it down, visualize it, and start taking action toward it. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and with a clear vision in mind, you'll be well on your way to creating the life you've always wanted. 3. The Dragon's Lair. Confronting challenges and fears. All right, folks, let's get real. Life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. It's filled with challenges, setbacks, and fears that can hold us back from reaching our full potential. But what if I told you that these very challenges and fears are the keys to unlocking your true strength and resilience? The ancient Stoics believed that virtue is forged in the crucible of adversity. They saw challenges as opportunities for growth and embraced them with courage and determination. As Marcus Aurelius put it, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Peterson echoes this sentiment, urging us to face our fears and challenges head-on. It's easy to stay in our comfort zones, to avoid the things that make us uncomfortable or anxious. But true growth happens when we step outside those boundaries and confront the dragons in our lives. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. You're going to fall, you're going to scrape your knees, but eventually you'll find your balance and experience the thrill of freedom and accomplishment. The same goes for any challenge in life. It's through facing our fears and overcoming obstacles that we develop the skills, confidence and resilience to navigate life's complexities. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of comfort and security. We have all sorts of distractions and coping mechanisms to avoid discomfort, but the truth is, avoiding challenges only makes them grow stronger. The longer you put off that difficult conversation, the more anxiety it creates. The longer you avoid that new skill you want to learn, the more daunting it seems. So how do we break free from this cycle of avoidance and embrace the challenges that life throws our way? Peterson suggests starting small. Identify one fear or challenge that's been holding you back. Maybe it's public speaking, asking for a raise, or starting that side hustle you've been dreaming about. Once you've identified your dragon, create a plan to face it. Break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. Start with something that feels slightly uncomfortable but achievable. As you gain confidence and experience, gradually increase the challenge. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate fear altogether. That's unrealistic. The goal is to develop the courage and resilience to act despite your fears. The Stoics believed that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. By confronting our fears and challenges, we're taking control of our own growth and development. We're choosing to face adversity with courage and determination, knowing that it's through these struggles that we become stronger and wiser. So, as you navigate life's ups and downs, remember that the dragon's lair is where you'll find your true strength. Embrace the challenges, confront your fears, and watch as you transform into the hero of your own story. 4. The art of resilience, building mental toughness. Okay, folks, we've tackled self-reflection, set our sights on a vision, and faced our fears head-on. Now it's time to talk about one of the most crucial aspects of creating a meaningful and fulfilling life: resilience. In a world that's constantly changing and throwing curveballs our way, mental toughness is more important than ever. It's the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to adversity, and keep moving forward despite the challenges. Peterson emphasizes the importance of developing resilience as a key component of personal growth and success. It's not about avoiding failure or discomfort, but about learning how to navigate them with grace and strength. The Stoics had a lot to say about resilience. They believed that our responses to external events are what truly matter, not the events themselves. In other words, it's not about what happens to us, but how we choose to respond. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Developing resilience starts with cultivating a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth. It's about viewing setbacks as temporary obstacles rather than insurmountable barriers. When faced with adversity, remind yourself that you have the strength and capacity to overcome it. Build your mental toughness by setting and achieving small goals, practicing self-discipline, and developing a positive attitude. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage and uplift you. Seek out experiences that challenge you and push you outside your comfort zone. And most importantly, practice self-compassion. It's easy to be harsh and critical of yourself when things don't go as planned, but self-compassion allows you to acknowledge your struggles without judgment and keep moving forward. Remember, resilience is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. So embrace life's challenges, stay focused on your vision, and keep building your mental toughness. With resilience as your foundation, you'll be well equipped to navigate the ups and downs of life and create the meaningful, fulfilling life you've always wanted. 5. The golden thread, aligning your actions with your values. All right, folks, we've covered a lot of ground so far. We've looked at self-reflection, vision, confronting challenges, and turning setbacks into opportunities. Now let's focus on the final piece of the puzzle, aligning your actions with your values. In a world filled with distractions, expectations, and external pressures, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters to you. But living a fulfilling and meaningful life requires that you stay true to your core values and principles. The Stoics believed that a virtuous life is one that is lived in accordance with reason and moral integrity. They emphasized the importance of aligning our actions with our values, regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, frequently reminded himself to live in harmony with his principles and to act with integrity and wisdom. Peterson echoes this sentiment, urging us to examine our values and ensure that our actions are in alignment with them. It's about asking yourself, what do I stand for? What principles guide my decisions and actions? Am I living in accordance with these values, or am I compromising them for short-term gains or external validation? One effective way to align your actions with your values is to conduct a values assessment. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. What are your core beliefs and principles? What kind of person do you want to be? Write down your values and keep them in mind as you make decisions and set goals. Another important aspect of this alignment is accountability. Hold yourself responsible for your actions and decisions. If you find yourself deviating from your values, take a step back and reassess. It's okay to make mistakes, but it's important to learn from them and make the necessary adjustments. Remember, living in alignment with your values isn't always easy. It requires courage, integrity, and a commitment to personal growth, but the rewards are well worth the effort. When your actions align with your values, you experience a deep sense of fulfillment and authenticity. You're living a life that is true to yourself, and that's where true happiness and success come from. In today's fast-paced and often superficial world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of material success or external validation. But by staying true to your values and principles, you'll find that the journey is more meaningful and rewarding. So, take a moment to reflect on your values. Assess how well your actions align with them, make any necessary adjustments, and commit to living a life that is true to yourself. Remember, the golden thread of values is what weaves together the fabric of a fulfilling and meaningful life. 6. The journey ahead, embracing the process of growth. All right, folks, we've covered a lot of ground in our exploration of self-reflection, vision, challenges, setbacks, and values. Now, as we near the end of this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on the overarching theme, embracing the process of growth. Personal development isn't a destination, it's a lifelong journey. It's about continually striving to become the best version of yourself, regardless of where you are on the path. The Stoics understood this well. They saw life as a continuous process of learning, growing, and evolving. Seneca once said, "We are always the same age inside." This means that no matter how old we get, there's always room for growth and self-improvement. Peterson emphasizes the importance of viewing personal development as an ongoing process rather than a finite goal. It's about embracing the journey, celebrating your progress, and staying committed to your growth, even when faced with setbacks or challenges. One of the key aspects of embracing this process is adopting a mindset of curiosity and openness. Instead of seeing personal development as a series of obstacles or failures, View them as opportunities to learn and grow. Cultivate a sense of wonder and excitement about the possibilities for growth and self-improvement. Another important aspect is patience. Growth takes time, and progress may not always be linear. There will be ups and downs, successes and setbacks. But by staying committed to the process and embracing each stage of the journey, you'll find that the rewards are well worth the effort. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of quick fixes or instant gratification. But true personal development requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to embrace the long-term journey. So, as you continue on your path of self-discovery and growth, remember to embrace the process, celebrate your progress, learn from your challenges, and stay committed to becoming the best version of yourself. The journey of growth is ongoing and ever-evolving, and it's through this process that you'll find the true meaning and fulfillment you're seeking. So keep moving forward, stay curious, and embrace the adventure of personal growth. Your journey is uniquely yours, and every step you take brings you closer to the person you're meant to be. The existentialist philosopher Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of the Holocaust, wrote extensively about the importance of finding meaning in suffering. He believed that even in the darkest of times we can choose our attitude and find a sense of purpose. This resonates with the Stoic idea of focusing on what's within our control, our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking comfort and avoiding discomfort at all costs. We have all sorts of distractions and coping mechanisms to numb the pain, but the truth is that avoiding suffering only makes it more difficult to bear when it inevitably arises. So, how do we confront suffering and find meaning in it? Peterson suggests a few key strategies. Acceptance. Acknowledge the reality of your suffering. Don't try to deny it or suppress it. Allow yourself to feel the pain, but don't let it consume you. Responsibility. Take ownership of your life and your choices. Recognize that you have the power to respond to suffering in a way that empowers you rather than victimizes you. Meaning-making. Look for the lessons and opportunities for growth within your suffering. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this to become a stronger, wiser, more compassionate person? Service to others. Sometimes the best way to find meaning in our own suffering is by helping others who are going through similar struggles. It can be incredibly healing to share your story and support others in their journey. Remember, suffering is a part of life, but it doesn't have to define you. How you respond to it can shape your character, your resilience, and your sense of purpose. As the Stoics wisely said, the obstacle is the way. Embrace the challenges, confront the suffering, and find meaning in the struggle. Your ability to navigate through pain with grace and courage will not only strengthen you, but will also inspire and uplift those around you. 7. Embrace the journey, the power of personal growth. All right, folks, let's wrap things up by talking about something that's both exhilarating and daunting: personal growth. It's a lifelong journey, not a destination. It's about continuously evolving, learning, and striving to become the best version of yourself. Peterson often emphasizes the importance of setting goals, taking responsibility, and pursuing meaningful endeavors. He believes that personal growth comes from facing challenges, overcoming obstacles, and pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. It's not always easy or straightforward, but it's a path that leads to greater fulfillment and purpose. The Stoics also recognized the value of personal growth and self-improvement. They believed in the pursuit of virtue and wisdom as the highest goals of life. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The universe is change, life is opinion." The Stoics understood that change is an inherent part of existence, and that our opinions and attitudes towards that change shape our experience of life. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle, chasing after external markers of success and validation. But true personal growth comes from within. It comes from developing a deeper understanding of yourself, your values, and your goals. It involves embracing challenges, learning from failures, and continuously striving to improve. So, how do you embrace the journey of personal growth? Here are a few key steps to get you started. Set clear goals. Define what you want to achieve and why it matters to you. Set both short-term and long-term goals that align with your values and aspirations. Take responsibility. Own your actions, decisions, and their consequences. Don't blame others or external circumstances for your challenges. Instead, focus on what you can control and how you can take positive steps forward. Seek feedback. Be open to constructive criticism and feedback from others. Use it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Practice self-reflection. Regularly reflect on your progress, your goals, and your values. Assess what's working and what's not, and make adjustments as needed. Embrace change. Recognize that personal growth involves change. Be willing to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new experiences, even if they're uncomfortable or challenging. Remember, personal growth is a continuous journey. It's not about achieving perfection, but about making progress and becoming a better version of yourself. Embrace the process, celebrate your successes, learn from your failures, and keep moving forward. The journey of personal growth is one of the most rewarding and fulfilling experiences you can undertake. So, take the first step today and commit to embracing the journey of growth and self-improvement. Your future self will thank you for it.